that you guys are all doing well on this Thursday evening. If you end up tapping in at that time, this is a collective message and it's also a timeless message. So whenever you're meant to see this, it's when you're meant to receive the message. Um, so yeah, like I said, this is a collective love reading. Um, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope that you like what you see here. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell because I think you'll like what you see here. A little bit of everything, a lot of stuff about healing mostly, but every once in a while I might hit you with the razzle dazzle of doing a love reading. Yeah, so it just depends on my mood sometimes or what spirit guides me to look into. So tonight I felt guided to do a love reading. Uh, for those of you who have already been subscribed for a bit, you're rocking with your girl and you've been, holding it down. Welcome back, and thank you for the continued support. Um, hey, Marjana, how are you? So yeah, I will say this, just to put this out there. I lit some sage, and I purposely put it right here in front of me so you guys can see how smoky this is. I'm getting a purging energy for a lot of you guys. I was hoping this was going to be like new love kind of thing that's going to possibly pop into this reading, but I don't know. I'm feeling like you guys are clearing the air. Like you guys are, breaking some cycles just based on the fact that this is smoking this much. It's been going on for, I've been on here for going on 2 minutes. This was burning probably for about 5 minutes before I even started the reading. So, right now this is just a collective, hun. I'm not doing, I'm too tired to do the other readings right now. This is just collective. Um, but yeah, just, I think you've already, hit the notification bell. That's why you're here. But, yeah, tonight I'm not up to it. I'm sorry. I was just guided to do just a collective, but of course you never know, your energy might show up in the reading, so that's the whole purpose of collective readings. So without further ado, don't want to ramble on too much, but yeah, so like I said, you guys see this stage is going crazy, right? um it's just, it won't stop going. I almost want to just keep it here just because. So, without further ado, we're gonna start looking. All right. So when I split the deck, we got the sword and rose. It says clarity. So this card's about clarity and protection, stepping into your power, as well as chaser. I feel like at one point in time, maybe you guys were a chaser and a runner-chaser dynamic. Take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, because like I said, this is going to be a collective message. So some parts might resonate with you while other parts don't, which is perfectly fine. But when it does resonate, just let me know in the comment section, send some reactions, so on and so forth. Um, yeah, hit that like button. So yeah, let's just see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, only let positive energy into this reading for the collective at this time. Like I said, I'm getting this energy of purging. This stage is still going, guys. That is very, very rare. Um, yeah, show the collective what they need to see at this time when it comes to love. There's the most accurate messages of what is going on around their energy and energy that's coming towards them at this time. Here's most accurate. Great. We got twin flames here. Remember I said something about a runner and chaser dynamic? Could be a twin flame connection for some, or a false twin. Um, so it says yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other on the bottom of the deck. Hey John, how are you? Um, so yeah, could be a possible twin flame connection for some, and like I said, it could either be that or that's what's coming in. Right? We're gonna dive deeper. We don't know yet, right? Let's see. And I was just on the bottom of the deck, so let's see. We got two cards here. All right, so we have Healing Heart, which obviously, it's all about healing. I don't think I have to really go too deep into what it says, but I'll read it. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships. See this fucking sage going crazy? It hasn't stopped burning yet, has it? It's starting to dwindle a little bit. It's still going though. Sorry. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. That's here. Along with cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So I'm getting that for some of you guys during this healing process. You've been, doing a lot of thinking, a lot of kind of reevaluating of things that you've been through, how you got there, why did you go through it. Like a lot of like, I'm getting like existential crisis, like really trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, what happened in my life, how did I get here. I'm getting something along those lines, and it could be very confusing, right? It's like I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I don't get it, right? You have palm tree here, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So I feel like a lot of you guys at this time, you're just trying to find a sense of stability, whether it's within yourself or, when you're ready for dating again, the sage is finally starting to dwindle. I feel like you guys are just you want something real. You want something secure. 111 as I'm looking up. 11 people here in one lake. I need to start hitting that like button if you're resonating so far. Just saying. But yeah, it's like you guys want real love, right? You want real love to come in. Thank you, John. I appreciate the compliment about my hair. I appreciate you. But yeah, you want real love, and you've been focusing on self-love too, I feel like a lot of you. Um, and that's important at this time so that you can welcome in that real love that you've been, hoping to have, that unconditional love, something, genuine, right? Not the fake shit anymore. Tell us more. Like I said, guys, it's a collective reading. I'm not answering personal questions right now. But always be on the lookout for when I do, because I have been doing them quite often lately. Just not tonight. I'm too tired to do it tonight. I almost didn't go live at all, but Spirit said, get your ass on there and at least do a collective. So I apologize, but yeah, I'm just not up to it tonight. But we do have Heart with the Key, welcoming in love, meeting the one. I like it. Open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So I feel like so this is kind of nice. Like I feel like, now that sage stopped burning, look at the energy, how I pay attention to these kind of things. That sage going all crazy like that's like a release of the shit that you guys have no longer been wanting to deal with, right? It's that past energy that you've already kind of pushed to the side. You're like, yeah, no more of that, right? You're trying to find your sense of stability. You're working on self-love. You're working on healing, reevaluating the things that did happen in the past. How did you get there, and what can you do to make sure you don't repeat those old patterns? I'm getting something, like that. So again, that you can welcome in the right person, right? That's what I'm picking up on so far. We're gonna keep going. Let's see what else. So far, this is looking kind of good. So this might be new love coming. I feel okay. Let me say it like this. It's gonna be a blend. It's gonna be the new love, but it's also gonna be that old person trying to get that old thing back, because that's what I'm picking up on too. So we have photograph here. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So as you're making new memories, there's going to be somebody else still kind of, lingering around, hanging on, trying to come back around. Just dropped some mad fucking cards. Whoever's in your energy, like from the past, they do not want me to talk about this. They're like, yeah, you guys are in separation. They're like, yeah, don't stop it. Like, shut up. What are you doing? But Spirit is like, Spirit is going to tell me to talk the talk, man. I got to make sure that I tell y'all what's happening here. So we have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. Came out with coffin. All those other cards spilt, but I didn't really take any of those because only 2 of them actually fell on the table. But it says endings, new beginnings. So we got 2 cards talking about liberation, being freed from something, right? Transitional period, death and rebirth energy. So these came out together. It's like, the fact that you've allowed for this, or you're allowing for this cycle to close out, this old past relationship that you want nothing to do with. It's allowing for you to make space for what you do want. So now you're gonna be, possibly going out there a little bit more and making yourself a little more available. You might be a little bit scared. I'm picking up on fear. Understand? Trust me. If anybody understands, it's me. Um, so there might be some fear attached to this possible, like, mingling and going out there again. Maybe some of you might be on like dating websites or something like that, or going out a little bit more and possibly seeing what happens, right? Just like saying, okay, let me just go out for some drinks or something and see, or take myself out for dinner, and maybe there'll be a person who wants to spark up a conversation and see where it goes from there, type thing. So we have addiction here. Uh, and ironically, we had that very first card that came out was talking about being free from toxicity, right, and addiction. So this could have been a very codependent relationship I'm getting. It literally says codependent on here. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Now, this person might have made you feel very, very confined and stuck in the situation, right? And this person might want to have a talk. Coffee cup is here, which is all about meeting and conversing. So this person might, want to meet up and talk, and I'm getting like, you should not do that. We got lightning on the bottom of the deck here. It's a sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. I feel like as you're working on yourself, this person's going to try to weasel their way back into your space and into your life, trying to get you back, trying to have a talk, maybe wanting some sex or something like that. I wouldn't be shocked. That's how it usually goes down. But it's like, it's mostly because they can feel and sense that you're working on yourself and you're doing what you need to do to, better yourself, right? It happens all the time. I swear to God, these motherfuckers have radar. It's like, as soon as you start doing well for yourself and you move on, especially with dating, like, that's when they want to come back around. And it's like, no. Like, why are you going to come in and disturb my peace? You know what I mean? No. Fuck that. Hey Jen, how are you? I see somebody else is here too, Enchantress. Um, Enchantress, I don't know. I mean, let's see if your energy like kind of shows up in the reading. Just kind of, listen in and see if this is making sense to you. But one of the cards that came up was Twin Flame. So that's, I did say before that for some of you, this could have been a twin flame connection that you're trying to actually shy away from or need to shy away from. Don't know yet. It depends on your circumstances, right? Um, that or a twin flame is coming in. But if you're saying you're having problems with your twin flame, maybe that person is a false twin or they're not where they need to be in your space, if that makes any sense, right? Um, if you feel like you have to keep running away from this, and we did see the runner card earlier too, if you're running away from the connection or whatever, there's probably a good reason why. You know what I mean? This person just might feel like they're not the one for you at this time. And twin flame connections are tough ones because they be doing some bullshit sometimes. You know what I mean? Um, hey Devils Gaming, how are you? And intuitive readings by Jen. Hi. But yes, so we have two cards that came out. Hand of Cards. It says take a chance or a risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling, along with healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Okay, I got more than one message with that. One message I got is don't allow yourself to be an option. Like what did Drake say? I'm more than just an option. Refuse to be forgotten. Like, don't let nobody make you a fucking, maybe this person used to do that to you. Maybe they used to make you feel like you were just an option, right? And you chose yourself finally. So you could focus on yourself and do what you need to do for yourself. I'm getting something like that for somebody. The other thing I'm getting too is, like, don't gamble with your own heart. Don't take chances on your own heart when you know people have not earned, I just heard lock and key. Like they have not earned access to you like that. So just be mindful, right, of how you allow people into your space. and into your life, because not everybody deserves to be there, right? So be very discerning and be very concrete about what it is that what you want, right? What not just what you want, but you know, um your deal breakers, right? Be very, very concrete about that and stand on business. Don't let nobody come into your space with some bullshit ass offers. Like, no, fuck out of here, right? We're too old for playing these kind of little childish ass games. And remember, I said that for some of you, this person might have had you as an option. There we go, confirmation. Um, it literally says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. This person might like to have a lot of one night stands, or they might want another night with you, something like that, because they're self-indulgent. It's giving me like 9 of Cups in the reverse kind of energy. Somebody's very selfish, who tends to overindulge, and it's because they want what they want for themselves when they want it, and then they get mad at you when you don't give them what they desire out of you. Fuck that. Okay. Let's get one more from here, and then we're gonna pull from another deck. And I do apologize, like, if because like I can't, like, I'm trying to make sure I read all of your comments, but it's really hard because I can't fucking see. I don't have my glasses on. Thanks, John. I'm actually gonna lock my hair. I think I told you that before. I love my fro. Don't get me wrong, but I've had my fro now for like going on 2 years, and I had locks down to my butt before. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, you cut all your locks off," and actually we're past my butt. And I cut my hair off to like a little fro, like about maybe like that big. It was like super small. I cut it twice though. Like I had a really small fro one time, and then I cut it this past time. Like it was like that. But like if I stretch my hair out, it's right here. It's like shoulder length. So like I'm gonna straighten it, and then I'm gonna probably lock it. So yeah. But anywho, yeah, definitely don't take chances on your heart though, guys. Like you're you're too valuable for that. You know, don't let nobody play any games with you like that. We have both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So somebody might have closure issues, but the thing is, sometimes that's a mental thing. You know what I mean? That's something that we tell ourselves, oh, I need closure from this person and blah, blah. Like, no, you don't. When you know that there was some bullshit that happened, sometimes the closure is letting the shit completely go. That's the closure. What more do you need than knowing that person treated you like absolute shit? Ask yourself that question. For those of you who are resonating with the fact that you were mistreated in a relationship, which most of you are going to agree with this, or resonate, I should say. Hey, Nixie, how are you? So yeah, for those of you who resonate with this idea of being mistreated and all that, like, what more concrete evidence slash closure do you need than knowing that that person treated you like crap? There's nothing to say, right? Their actions said everything that needed to be said. Why do you need closure? And if they try to come in and say, oh, I need closure because fuck you, asshole. The closure is when I blocked your ass. Some of you might have this person blocked when I blocked your ass. And look at how you're acting now, like trying to act like you love me. No, this is what I'm welcoming in now. I'm not worried about you. Little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like, at some point you guys are going to welcome, as you move on past this, you're welcoming in, again, that true love and something that's passionate, right? A mix of the two, insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So how are you going to have fun and meet people? It's going to be by going out and just doing, fun little things, for yourself, with your friends or whatever, right? Because you don't want this type of energy anymore. So this is confirmation that other person was a karmic. I'm also getting, however, that part of why that situation was so hard for some of you guys is because the sex was really good. That seems, specific for some of you. There was a lot of passion, right? And it made you get stuck on a little bit dick whipped or pussy whipped. I'm just saying. I cuss on this channel. If you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. I cuss on here, we're grown-ups. But yeah, the sex was good, and it made it very, very difficult for you to move on too. or for them to move on. And they could be stuck on your energy like that as well. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But there were contracts involved with you guys as well, because we do have wedding rings here. For some of you, you might have actually been married to this person, or a higher level of commitment, or there could have been some type of soul contract with this person. I'm getting more than one message there. But now again, you're gonna, as you move on, you're going to be able to welcome something that's real and stable, not the wishy-washy, I don't know what's happening from one day or week to the next, right? um take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, because I know, because it is a collective reading, it's going to be more than one message coming through. I try my best to make sure I give as many different scenarios so that you guys can understand um, where your part might come in on the stories that are being not really stories, but the scenarios that are being presented in the reading. So when it resonates, I'm always happy that you guys let me know. Because, readings are a hit or a miss. Even my favorite readers, sometimes I don't always resonate with every reading, right? Yeah, y'all threw this shit out. This is trash, mate. Discarding, throwing out, you threw that shit away. Or maybe you felt like that's what they did to you, right? Discarded you like you were nothing. And now they want to try to come back. And it's like, oh, for what? why would I accept that back into my life or my energy? For what? Why would I do that to myself? Right? Alright, so we're gonna get a few from here, then we're gonna pull from the tarot. Let's see more about like their intentions and things like that. Future actions and so on and so forth. We might even get for shits and giggles, we might even get some 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 confession type stuff from them. Because we're definitely getting this energy of the past person more so than the new person, but I feel like both of them are going to kind of show up throughout the reading. Again, I'm getting this energy of, as you're working on yourself and you're welcoming in new love and all of that, that's when this person's going to try to come back spinning the block, and you're going to have to be the one to shut that shit all the way fucking down, because this is not the energy you want around you, right? You removed yourself from the situation for a reason. Bottom of the deck, we have mystery. It says magic, intrigue, suspense. You're entering unknown territory. And I said more than once earlier that I feel like this is something that is scary because it's different, right? You're like, fuck, I don't know. I don't like, you might even be so like used to being like shitted on, like where things, no Diddy, and no R. Kelly, like, but no, I passed a joke, and I probably shouldn't joke about those kind of things, but whatever. But no, seriously, like there's this energy of, this person shitted all over you, like being on some bullshit constantly, right? Mistreating you, making you feel like crap all the time, and for a while you might have taken that, right? That misuse, that mistreatment, and now you're like, fuck that. But now it's like, because you're so wired to think the way you used to think, hence this card. This is one of the first cards. It was the second card that came out. Actually, it's technically the first card because it came out with another card together, right? Outdated ways of doing things, outdated thoughts. Now you're embarking on a new journey in your life, and especially when it comes to love, and you're trying to figure out, okay, so what does this even mean? Like, what does real love look like? What does it feel like, right? What does it feel like to have somebody who treats me nicely and doesn't yell at me all the time, or tell me what I can and can't wear, or when I need to be in the house, or so on and so forth. Oh, I can't see my friends. I can't see my family. Like, for somebody, that could have been the case. Like, these are just things that are kind of coming in down. I got to download. Some of you might have actually went through those kind of things, and I'm sorry that you went through that, because that's not fair to you. But hey, Monica, how are you, darling? So yeah, I'm getting something like that. That some of you might have been in like a controlling and or abusive relationship, and to go back out there into the dating world is scary as hell. You're like, I don't know what this even fucking means or looks like, let alone how do I handle it. I'm good. I'm just tired, but I'm good. So I'm only doing just this collective tonight for that reason. I got John to do it. Like, Spirit, I was laying down and everything, and Spirit was like, get your ass up and do this reading. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. But just this one. So yeah, we have hesitation here. There we go. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. Exactly. So I feel like this is you guys. I feel like you guys have been through a lot, and it causes you to feel hesitant about how to, go back into the dating world. I said this before. I think for a long time, you settled, and you were like, now you're like, absolutely fucking not. No more of that, right? Scarcity, insecurity, lack of faith. Believe that you deserve the best. Exactly. Like, you have to have belief in yourself of what you know that you deserve. The same energy that you're putting out there for other people when you care so much and you're so loving and concerned and thoughtful. That's what you deserve to get back. And if a person is not meeting that expectation or providing the same thing for you, guess what? It causes imbalance. And if the relationship is not balanced, it's going to fall apart. So, you're gonna be going down Shit's Creek with no fucking paddle. You don't want that, right? We're not playing that game. So it's like, you guys are really just like, just trying to figure it all out, and that causes there to be this fear. And I get it, trust me. But I also feel like, I think you guys have done a lot of work on yourself already. There's probably a lot of signs and synchronicities at this point that are telling you that it's time to put yourself out there again. Angel numbers, messages. You might, for instance, if you're on, this seems very specific. You're on Facebook, and you see an ad or a bunch of ads for dating websites. That could be an indication that, maybe I should like kind of put myself out there again. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Another one I just heard all of a sudden is your love language tests. You know how they have stuff like that on Facebook and stuff, or Instagram. Like they may be trying to like spirit is nudging you like to figure out who you are, what do you really want in a relationship and stuff like that, for like the best thing for yourself, right? And I just saw my girl Monica. I'm sorry guys, I really can't see the comments, so I have to get like real close. You're probably like, ew, please back up. Yeah. See, I almost did it the other day. Not by accident. I actually thought about it. It's like, I wonder what the Facebook dating app is like, and then I stopped myself and I was like, I don't know. And then like I've heard of other website or apps and stuff, and I'm just like, I always like get ready to start doing it, or I might make the profile or whatever, and then I don't stick with it. So like I know, like for instance, I'm on, what is it? I think Bumble or something like that. The one where like it allows for the woman to make the first move or something like that. I think that's, or is that Hinge? I don't know, but I get them confused. But like I signed up, and we'll see, if I actually entertain it, but ooh. So we do have okay, just saying, there's a soulmate situation that's happening here. It says similar friendship and romantic partner, right? Along with pop-up, spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. So I'm getting that this person, this is gonna happen like super random. This is not gonna be, I mean, I think when it comes to this type of stuff, it's random anyway. But like, yeah, see, you're gonna meet somebody randomly, bottom of the deck, and it's gonna be super like out of the way. Like you're gonna be like, fuck. But you're gonna feel connected to whoever this person is, and ooh, there is gonna be some sexual chemistry there, and y'all gonna wanna do some bangs to each other. Just saying. And yes, John, I'm single. Yes, but the thing is, this is not going to be only about sex, and that's the important part, right? This person, whoever this new person is, they want long-term commitment. See, I like the fact that now we're seeing the energy shift, right? This is why I use more than one deck all the time. That first part of the reading was mostly about the old person popping up. I like that. Rock, rock, steady. Steady rocking all night long. Y'all might fuck all night. Y'all might have sex all night long. And it might be really, really good. But anyway. But yeah, see, this is like that newer energy. This is that new coming through in this deck right now. And I like that. So follow your instincts, right? Your intuition. If something is like, drawing you to like look at a dating app, or go to a location out of nowhere that you normally wouldn't even decide that you want to go to, and then but boom, you might meet this person out of nowhere, and it's like it's gonna be really, really crazy. And again, mystery is here officially on the spread. It's gonna be like, what the heck is going on? This is wild. Like, is this real? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Like, it's gonna be. Some of you might be Queen fans. Or maybe your person might be a Queen fan. Maybe I also just got something else. I don't know if any of you guys like karaoke, but maybe going to a karaoke bar, you might meet somebody there. That seems very, 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 very specific. So if you go out doing karaoke and you meet some cutie pie and you all hit it off, you better come back to your girl and be like, girl, you was right. It was a karaoke bar, and we hit it off, and now I'm talking to this person, and we're dating, and I really like this person. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna drink for that. I'm gonna claim that for y'all. Go out to the karaoke bar or something if that's your thing, or whatever, or pay attention to their music taste, right? Um, what else? Ooh, I like this reading. At first, I was like, oh, not one of those readings with all the dark past energy. Monica, if you were to watch the reading from the beginning, girl, there was I lit my sage. Usually I have like to the side, and it like goes off by itself. That shit would not stop burning. It just kept going and going. It was like literally the first like more than 5 minutes of this reading, and it had already been burning probably for almost 5 minutes prior to that. It burned for a good at least 10 minutes total. And my sage never burns that long. I was talking about how people are getting rid of that old stagnant ass energy. Look at that. Trash. It's here again. That old trash ass energy that you guys don't want anymore. Letting that shit go. It's purging energy, right? And we are approaching fall. It's like right around the corner. So I mean, in my mind, we're already in fall. Anytime I think of September, I think of fall. So, like, we're already there. But, we're not technically there. But, yeah, you guys, releasing, right? It's all about that releasing energy, letting go. No more lingering around. I just saw it done when I was shuffling, too. And the answer to this, any questions that you might have is a yes, whatever that question may be. For some of you, it could just be like, am I really ready to go out back into the dating world? And you're like, absolutely. It's just a matter of being discerning, right? Because there's a person who you're going to have a magnetic pull towards. For some of you, you might already be in this energy and you feel really connected already. And you're like, damn. Like, I feel like I don't know what the hell this is, but it feels right. Listen to your intuition here. Because there's a lot of potential. Top of the deck. Fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. Also understand that, don't sell yourself short, right? You have unlimited, and I just heard unmatched potential to have whatever it is that you want if you put your efforts out there. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, some of you guys might have been in denial for a long time about something. Repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. Maybe for some of you, one of your hidden things that you have going on is fear of rejection, which makes you not act upon this whole dating thing at all. You just keep yourself kind of stagnant, and you're like, well, no, I'm fine. But deep down inside, you want companionship and you want to meet people and stuff. But then you're afraid of something that kind of lingers from the past. Including being hurt or feeling rejected. Some of you might have abandonment issues. I'm getting different messages, so I'm just telling you guys as I pick up on the messages. Of course, not every part is going to resonate because it is a collective. So, take the parts that resonate, leave the others behind. Let's get a few more from here, and then we're going to pull from the tarot. Inner child. I feel like you're going to have fun with this person. It's going to be very innocent and cute. Playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, and live to the fullest. It's going to be really cute and fun. For some of you, you actually might have a past life connection or something. We have the soulmate card, so that's very possible. Um, where like if you don't know this person already, like in this lifetime, you might have already known them for a long time. For others, this seems very specific. You might have known this person since childhood. This could be a person who's just been a good friend for a very long time, and you always like just seem to hit it off with this person. And this might be something more than just a friendship for somebody. That seems very specific. So take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. I'm also getting that there's some stuff from the inner childhood that needs to be worked on. Reading that intuitively. So maybe the way that you watched your parents interact with each other or something like that. Maybe you're breaking generational curses, I'm getting, for some of you. So, pay attention to red flags that might continue to perpetuate some of the habits and patterns and stuff hence the cassette tape from earlier that we saw. That perpetuates some of the patterns and stuff from your childhood. That seems very specific as well. So again, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But I'm getting more than one message here. So, all right. So let's get like 2 or 3 more from here. I also have to pee really bad. I'm gonna ignore it. Bladder, you can do your business. You can hold it. Done enough Kegels in your life. Y'all probably like, you're crazy. Okay, so yeah, we do have come together right now. Over me. Hey Sissy Pooh, what's up, girl? Check out my girl Tears of Wheat Tarot Show. Lottie in the motherfucking building. That's my sister. She's also a great reader, and I would strongly suggest subscribing to her channel. Just saying, if you like what you've been seeing here so far, oh my gosh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You gotta check her out. Absolutely amazing. So we have coming together, which is about reconciliation. Remember earlier I did say something about this. It says come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. I said that you have a soul contract with somebody, and it looks like this person's trying to come into your space. And ooh, child, they coming in hot. So they gonna be on you. Chaser, hot pursuit. They gonna be on your ass, but in a good way. Like, it's not gonna be no weird ass shit. This is somebody who's gonna make you, like, even in the darkest days, like, they're gonna make you see sunshine. Whoever this person is. Yeah, and this is a part of your sacred journey. Like, you earned this. Like, you worked on yourself already. You've done the hard work. And now it's like you're welcoming in exactly the things that you've been wanting because you've done the hard work already. Maybe this person in their favorite season might be summer, or they might have been born in the summer months. Maybe they just like warm weather, and vice versa. I'm getting something like that. So maybe both of you like spending time on the beach. I'm picking up on different energies, so I'm just putting this out there. These are some things that are kind of coming up, but yeah, this person wants a higher level of commitment, right? This is not for play. They want something real and something genuine. I like this a lot for you guys. Wow, that's crazy. See, yeah, this is a purging energy. I'm telling you. Yeah, like just letting go, releasing. No more of that old stagnant ass bullshit energy anymore. I like that a lot. Again, the chemistry is about to be off the chain. And again, it's not gonna be my right hand is itching like crazy right now. I also am getting paid tomorrow at my first paycheck that I've seen in a while. Like a full paycheck from the school. So yeah, those summer breaks be kicking my ass. But yeah, so I'm getting that like the sexual chemistry is gonna be very, very strong. For some of you, I'm getting you might meet this person when you're traveling somewhere, like out of state or something like that. But I'm also getting that maybe you're gonna travel a lot together. And I just heard what is it called? The Mile High Club or whatever. I think that's what it's called, right? People who have sex on airplanes. Maybe you guys are gonna be little freaky nasties and do shit like that. I'm for it if I had somebody. Anytime, any place type shit, Janet Jackson. Um, yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be having a lot of fun. And going, traveling, doing stuff together. And like I said, the chemistry is going to be. So, and ironically, as I'm saying, anytime, any place, I was just, right before I started this reading, I was watching, hey, Queen Drea, how you doing, girl? I was just watching, was it French Vogue? I think it was French Vogue. And they had just posted a video of Janet Jackson, who's one of my favorite artists of all time, and her most iconic looks. And she was talking about the looks from like when she was a little kid to like now. And then all of a sudden, I just heard anytime, any place, and ooh, I might have to have a little bit more of this wine after I get off of this with you guys and listen to some like anytime, any place / velvet rope type Janet, because girl and boys, um, that's a mood setter right there. My son might have been conceived to that shit. I don't fucking know. We was playing. Me and his daddy was playing a whole lot of freak nasty type stuff back then. That's when people used to make playlists for that type of occasion. I don't think people do that anymore, do they? I still do, but I think I'm old school. Shit, when I have a man, what? I be having a lot going on. That's the type of girl I am. I be having the candles. I got my red light special for my special guy. Shit, if you come home and that red light is on in our bedroom, baby, you about to get the business. Let me stop. But not seriously. You see how I'm getting frisky all of a sudden? I mean, I have my 41 as I said that. You see, I'm getting like frisky on this reading right now. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, you guys are about to have some fun. And it's not, again, it's not going to be based on that. It's going to, and for some of you, for some, it could have been relationships that were mostly based on that. And that could be why you're scared too, right? And I can resonate with that. You're like, is this person who's just going to want sex from me? Is that all this is going to be? No, this is going to be, like, you guys are going to have fun. It's going to be playful. There's going to be real love there, real connection. Like, this is nice. I really like this a lot. I'm going to claim this for myself. It's just that damn lingering ass background hater that wants to come back around. Like, please go away. Like, why? Why are you messing up people's peace? I'm also getting that some of you have to practice some forgiveness, right? Tranquility, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. Yeah, you have to let the past go, like, completely. And part of that, and that could be what the closure issue is. Like, maybe you still harbor some resentment, for some of you guys. Like, you gotta let that shit go. You cannot allow yourself to be stuck in that energy. Because if you stay stuck in that energy, that's the stuff that you're going to keep on attracting. That negative shit. You don't want that, right? You're moving on. You're moving forward. So, forgive those who've done some bullshit to you. You don't have to talk to them ever again. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to talk to that person. But forgiveness is definitely important, I feel like. And also forgive yourself. I think some of you guys probably have beaten yourself up a lot about, like, how did I let this happen to myself? And, like, let it go, right? Allow yourself to process the emotions that come with that and release it, right? A lot of energy of releasing. You can't make this shit up, guys. I did not see this card. Y'all saw that I had the deck like this the whole time. I did not see this card. It's on the bottom of the deck. I'm just saying. You saw it here first. And TV. But it says, loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. Exact. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmations. My goodness. You can't make this shit up even if you want to. And that's going to allow your vibration to be a lot higher, right? We have energy and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. I just said that. Again, you cannot make this shit up even if you wanted to. My goodness. Throat chakra is going up too, by the way. It's giving me this energy of, there's so many things that you guys want, but you're afraid to ask, right? Or you're afraid to say something. Maybe you're afraid to say the wrong things. I'm getting stuff like that. But yeah, it's time to rise above everything, right? All of the bullshit you've been through, all of the negative connotations associated with dating, all of the negative self-talk. I'm getting a lot of different things, but yeah, it's time to let it go. Drama, obstacles, pettiness. Find the strength to rise, right? Finding that strength within yourself. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I have to pee really bad. I was really trying, but I know that this is about to go on for a little bit longer. So, give me like 3 minutes. I will be right back. Do not leave. I wish I could press pause. All right, I'm back. And the wine ain't cutting it for me. And I got a couple of nips from my job before I came home. So don't judge. Yeah. Long day, man. Thirsty Thursday. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so let me see. I feel drawn to start reading from the tarot now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, see. I feel like for a long time you guys were in this energy, right? The Hermit. Learning about yourself, self-exploration, self-discovery. Yeah, a lot of time to yourself at this time. But I think they're saying, maybe it's time to start getting out of that. Again, I gotta get out of it too. I just had a reading done recently for literally yesterday for myself, and the person who read for me, who's an amazing reader. It'd be nice if she pops in too. She was like, "Girl, your spirit guides are like, you need to get the fuck out the house." I'm like, okay, they've been nudging me for a minute, and I don't do it. Okay, so I'm getting on the bottom of the deck. You have 10 of Pentacles. So, and there's 10 people in here right now. So let me just look at the surrounding energy first before I give my insight. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Nice. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pippin in it. Ooh, child. Okay. Okay. My babies are about to have it all, baby. You gonna have. Sorry, I just sounded real country out of nowhere. I'm from Connecticut. I should not be talking like this. But no, seriously though. What the fuck? Y'all about to have everything. Like, you're gonna have abundance with this person. I'm getting power couple type shit. You guys are gonna be able to put your assets and things together. There's gonna be love. There's gonna be a little bit of everything going on. Might be some babies if your ass ain't on birth control or you ain't wrapping it up. I'm just saying. So be careful with that if you don't want no kids. But or any more kids for some of you. But yeah. Ooh, this is looking good. I like this. Okay. All right. So let's do like maybe a 6-card spread. Okay, so what's the overall energy right now between the collective and this person, or what they need to know about this person? Remember that there might be a crossover of energy, and I'll be able to decipher what's what because we have 2 people showing up right throughout the reading. Got the ex from the past that you want nothing to do with, who's completely cut off, But then we also have this new energy come in, the new, okay? So we're going to try to focus on the new, but of course, Spirit will make, you know, a segue from time to time and say, okay, well, they need to know this, and I have no control over that. So, let's see. Let's see what's going on. I have a son. I have a 17-year-old. Just one, though. One and done. That was it for me. I wanted more, but it was never in the cards for me, apparently. No pun intended. So yes, what else does the collective need to know? All right. Okay, so see. Again, you guys, this is it's giving me kind of sort of past energy. Um there's still the pain, right? The loss and all that's being released still, right? Yeah, because there were these major endings. Sorry, I got a text message. Okay, look, 13 people in here. The death card is here, 13. Also, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. But yeah, so there's an ending, right, to a connection. And this was a strong connection. Like, this wasn't like, you know, some bullshit ass connection. Like, this felt serious to you guys, and that's why it's painful still, right? It still hurts. But you had to surrender and walk away, right? You had to release that shit because you knew that this is one of those, like, it's a lose-lose situation. Stay in the situation and be fucking miserable and be mistreated, walk away and have to deal with the repercussions of feeling the pain of, you know, maybe being alone and stuff, especially if it was like codependent type of thing. I get it, trust. But I think some of you guys are still kind of going through that. And the thing is, it's like, it's time to let that go. We see what's coming in, right? We saw the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, come on. Like, what the hell else more do you want? And we already saw this type of energy, so you know the sex is about to be bomb. It's like, there's nothing to worry about here, right? This is looking really good when this person comes in. All right, so let's move. I'm kind of happy I did get on, because I literally was laying down, like, I had my bonnet on and everything. Like, I was like, yep, nope. Once I have the bonnet on, that's it. I ain't doing shit. But Spirit was like, get your ass up, throw on at least a t-shirt or something, and do a goddamn reading. I was like, okay, Spirit, I hear you. And, you know, I got guided to do this, so, which I don't do a lot of. I joke about it on here all the time. I don't do a lot of love readings. I will it'll show up in readings, but as far as doing love readings, I don't do them often. So I got guided to do one tonight. But I'm enjoying delivering this message because I like what I'm seeing here for you guys. Yes. So the incoming energy is this. This is you. This is you having to use your discernment and say absolutely not to the people or person who you know ain't shit, who's gonna try to come back around, right? You're gonna have to make sure you, and some of you might have air in your chart. You're gonna have to be the one standing on business and saying absolutely fucking not. Get the fuck about my face. Yep. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. Right? Queen of Cups. So it's like head over heart is what I'm getting. Head over heart decisions, so that you don't feel like this, right? Don't allow yourself to be put back into more hardships and pain and shit. Five of Pentacles. Like, you don't want to be back there, right? Abandonment issues, and like, why would you want to go back to that, right? So leave the emotional shit behind for now and stand on business as the Queen of Swords. You're gonna have to off with your head for painting the roses red. Some of you might like Alice in Wonderland, but yeah, no playing that fucking game. Like, if you come into my space and you invade my shit, guess what? Off with your head. Like, you gotta be on top of shit. Especially people who might have had you in third-party connections and shit, cheating on you and shit. Like why the fuck would you want to go back to that? Why would you? Or it could also be saying that you will be in a third-party connection because you might be the one that has a choice to make. Right? So you got the person from, so it's like, it's your emotions versus your, you know, your logic coming in. There might be that old person from the past trying to get that old thing back, you know, coming in, whispering in your ear, right? And saying, oh, I can be this, I can be that, blah, blah, blah. You know they on some bullshit, but they know how to tug on your heartstrings. And then, yeah, now you have to use your logic because now you got this new person coming in, and, you know, you actually are like, wow, I kind of like this person. Your hand is itching again. And it's like, you're going to have to be the one to, again, use your discernment and say, okay, wait, hold up. I know this is some bullshit, right? I think I want to go that way. You know what I mean? But you have to use head over heart. You can't allow your emotions to get the best of you. Because it's always those past people who know how to tug on your heartstrings. Like as soon as you think that, excuse me, as soon as you think that you've moved on and all that, that's when they always try to come back. You know what I mean? And they stir the pot. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, no, you got to be able to use logic right now. Not let this person come in stirring your emotions. Absolutely not. Because you could end up losing out on a good opportunity. So there's going to be a choice here for you guys. So I'm getting, and that could be why synchronicities came up. Like you're going to have to make, some type of decision in spirit. Yes, exactly, Lati. Setting healthy boundaries. I'm getting like, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, right? Everything you need to know, you probably already fucking know. There's not really much that you need to see about a person. So T just said suspicion ain't proof. Is it though? I don't know how I feel about that. Let's put it this way. Anytime I've been suspicious about something, I was always right. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's where intuition comes in, right? Not to be confused with, let me make sure I put this out there. Not to be confused with paranoia, because those are two different things, right? So we have intuition, all of us do, for a reason. If you know something don't feel right, you can call it suspicion if you want. But if you know something don't feel right, you better fucking listen. You better fucking listen. Because look, these are the three cards that came back. Came out rather. So we have Two of Swords, right? Somebody trying to come in, clouding your judgments. This came out together. You're gonna have to hold back. Clank, clank. I heard. Those of you who watch, like the old Tyler Perry plays and stuff. I used to watch them on like DVDs back in the day and VHS. But yeah, clank clank on that thing, okay? You said your gut is screaming, girl or guy. I think you're a girl, but yeah, your gut instinct is screaming for a reason because you fucking know. It's not that much different than your intuition. Follow your gut. Your gut instinct is telling you, girl, okay, yeah, I don't like to make assumptions, because I don't necessarily know. But yeah, like, girl, your gut is telling you something for a reason. Please listen to it, right? Don't allow your judgment to be clouded, right? Yeah, you gotta listen to that more. Sometimes, again, we tell ourselves, oh yeah, maybe my gut is wrong, but my intuition is wrong. No, the fuck it's not. Because again, there's a difference between your intuition / your gut instinct versus paranoia. Like my crazy ass ex who was accusing me of fucking everybody on my Facebook fucking page. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know half these fucking people in real life. Like, are you serious? Like, they're friends. I've been on Facebook since 2005. I have over 2,000 friends on here, and you're worried about niggas that I've never met, including down south. I'm like, why are you worried about a nigga from fucking South Carolina? I'm never gonna see this person a day in my fucking life. But they liked the picture and commented, and I hearted it, the reaction or the comment or whatever. Like, make it make fucking sense. Yet you actually were fucking the people that were commenting on your shit and acting like you weren't in a relationship. Don't go there with me, nigga. Like, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that word a little too freely. My mom would be really disappointed right now. But I have my moments. I know how to code switch. I can go from teacher mode to that shit real fucking quick. So let me go back to be kind to everyone. No, let me stop. But yeah, shit. Because they're going to come in with some fucking confusing ass energy. They might be a fire sign. And it's like, this person again, they know how to put it down, right? They know how to put it down, and then they come in with the confusion, right? And you know this, man. Like, do not allow this person back into your space. Don't do it. Just don't. All right, so that's is intentions. What is future action? So, like I said, we're getting more than one energy showing up in the tarot right now. And the cards in general. So, excuse me, throat's great. Card flew out. So, let's just go right to this card just to make sure. They're probably some. I want to make sure I read it in the right position. See, exactly. I said this already. So the sun is here, right? The sun is here. It had like hit my foot, so I wasn't sure if it was meant to be read in the reverse or the upright. It's meant to be read in the upright. So this new person coming towards you, they, oh, they're plotting and they're planning, and quite frankly, it's both of them. But someone is planning on coming towards you. And again, I said this already, and this is why this is in the middle of the deck. This is hidden energy here. You have to make a choice. The Lovers is about choices, right? About your happiness. Because I said this before, there's a third party situation. So you're actually going to be the person who's going to find yourself in a third party situation, possibly, where you're going to have to make a choice. Now, keep in mind, like, third party just simply means there's another person involved. That doesn't mean that anybody's, like, with another person, but, like, not necessarily. It's more about choices that needs to be made, right? There's that energy lingering around of another person, right? So this is your energy now. You have a choice to make, possibly, because there are people coming towards you, planning it out and offering stability, right? Offering a real commitment. One of them could be a twin flame, and there might even be a false twin in there somewhere too. We did see soulmate, and we saw a twin flame earlier, so. That's why there's a choice to be made. So it's like you just have to be very, very discerning. As far as T saying, Scorpio is actually a water sign. However, they're very, like, let's say if they're close to the cusp. Sagittarius is the next season, which is a fire sign. So that, or they could have it in their chart somewhere. If you don't know their full chart. I don't think I've ever met a person where I knew their full chart, to be completely honest with you. I just kind of can pick up on some characteristics sometimes, and then if I were to say, hey, have you ever got your, like, natal chart looked at? 9 times out of 10, I can actually kind of figure out, like, oh yeah, that's exactly it. I see why you act the way you do. I don't pay too much attention to zodiac signs, but when I do happen to be, like, a little more on it, that there's some truth to it. Some people don't believe in it, some people do, but yeah, I don't just put. But the thing is, like, I always use my discernment. I don't put all my emphasis on just signs, right? Sometimes it's more just about the energy of a person. So this person could just be a very fiery energy. Quite frankly, I'm shocked that Scorpio isn't a fire sign, because the motherfuckers are full of lust and desire all the time. Like, they're literally a walking hard on, like, all the time. You guys can laugh if you wanted to. But it's true. If you ever dated a Scorpio, you are a Scorpio, it's true. Like, literally a walking hard on all the time. Like, they just want to fuck all the time. So I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, before that gets raunchy again, because I'm trying to avoid that. Let's see. All right. So behind the scenes. Hey, Psalm. I remember you from yesterday. How are you? I'm happy you're back. I'm actually a Scorpio South Node, and now it makes a lot of sense, because I don't have a lot of, in my placements, I only have one fire sign in a Sagittarius, and that's like my rising and stuff, or my sun sign rather. But in other placements, I actually don't have a lot of fire in my chart at all. Everything else is mostly air signs. And then my south node is a very important, or your south node in general is a very important placement, and it explains a lot because I'm like, I'm always emotional. Why the fuck am I always emotional? Scorpio is a water sign, and then there's other attributes of Scorpio that I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense because I act more like that, or like a Gemini than I act like anything, quite frankly. I'm like, oh, and I'm also stubborn like a Taurus, and that's my north node. So I'm like, because I don't act like a Sagittarius. People are like, you're a Sagittarius. I'm like, yeah. They're like, you're like the antithesis of one. I'm like, okay, if you say so. Okay. Um, but yeah, tell us more. Tell us more. Thank you. Yes. So again, this energy of behind the scenes, right? This hermit energy. I'm getting that someone's healing. Someone's healing. And whether it's you or your new person that's about to come in, I'm getting like you're healing from your old person, and then like your new person is still kind of working on themselves too. Wow. Back to back, a whole bunch of freaking ooh, okay. Um yeah, so yeah, I feel like your new person that's about to come in, healing, working on themselves. But again, the connection is going to be very passionate. But then on your end, you're working on yourself too, kind of on your hiatus and the healing process from the past person, and hoping to find something stable. See, the thing is this person, that's what they want to offer you, but then they're also very passionate. I have a feeling this new person could possibly be a fire sign, or an earth sign. I'm getting possibly, or they might have like a mix of the two in their chart somewhere. Nonetheless, I'm getting this energy either way of there's that hermit mode, and now it's like it's time to re-immerse, and go back out there again, and have fun, and get to know somebody new. And the thing is, like I said, when this new person comes around, it's gonna feel really, really refreshing. You're gonna be like, wow, where the fuck have you been? You're gonna almost want to like smack the shit out of them, like, why did it take you so fucking you know what I mean? Not literally, of course, but you know what I mean? Like, damn it. Like, I've been waiting around for someone like you for so damn long, and here you are now, in the flesh. Like, where were you this whole time? And then you're going to be like, I was doing my own bullshit, quite frankly. Like, there's going to be a mirrored energy. 9-9 up there right now as we're talking about this. Like, a mirrored energy, right? Oh, and look, with 9 on here. So you might be seeing the number 9 a lot. Yeah, and that's about approaching endings, right? Like you're getting closer and closer to endings that are going to help you. Insert the word catalyst. It's the catalyst of change. It's going to be the things that are going to help propel you forward and moving towards what it is that you have been desiring this whole time. That's what I'm getting there. And like I said, I feel like that's both of you guys kind of going through this or have already gone through it. That's why it's like it's happening soon. Tell us more. Tell us more. Getting a download. Gotta stop shuffling. Can't make it out. Shit, I hate that. It's like it starts to come through, and then you ever like you're tuning. Okay, this is for me anyway. How my clear audience works in different ways, but right now what was happening was like it's like interference. It's like if you ever like are trying to like dial into a radio station, right? And like you hear jumbled up like stuff, and then the signal gets clearer, and then it just goes. That's what just kind of happened. I hate when that happens. That's literally what it sounds like in my head sometimes. I'm just like, fuck. There was something coming through, and I can't. Nah, I'm probably never gonna get the signal back. I might, but that's how my clear audience works, though. And apparently, other people have the same thing sometimes. It just depends on like the way that their gift works. That, and like I said before many times, like it also comes in the form of like phrases, songs, repeated phrases, and things on a loop in my head. That's how my messages come through, and that's when I know that I'm meant to like say it. So, but it is what it is. It left. It has left the building. That's the truth. Spirit's funny. They're like, it might come back, it might not. Let's see. Tell us more. Um, what's the likely outcome here? Thanks, John. I appreciate you. Um, I like that. Thanks, Monica. Um, huh. That's that is interesting that you worded it like that, because there are times where there's things that I'm meant to say and then like I get caught up on my words and I can't get them out. So usually what happens with me is I stutter, and I just eventually I can get that out easier than like connecting with with like a message like through my clear audience. But like when that happens, like I'll get jumbled up on my words, or another thing that happens is my throat starts to close off, so it's like harder to get my words out. And like you'll see me like hacking, like I can't get it out. It's like, you guys ever seen like that meme with the cat who's like coughing his brains out, like that's how I feel in those moments. Okay, so they are saying for a piece of advice for yourself. One thing for sure is work on yourself, right? Keep on putting in that hard work into yourself as you welcome in new love. That's a big one, I feel. Um, and the other thing I'm getting is, I like that. So, okay, let me make sure I get the message out right. Okay, so one, work on yourself. Pay attention, right? Pay close attention to everything. Remain curious, right? Pay attention, study things, study people. 11 is a number you might be seeing a lot of as of lately. Um, we're at the mark of an hour and 11 minutes. It's about to be an hour and 12 minutes in a second. And now there's 12 people. Can't make this shit up. But prior to that, we had all those 11s there. And yeah, I was picking up on something about the numbers one. Twin flame I'm getting possibly for somebody, but I'm also getting I was getting like more than one energy because there's like 11 people in the room too. So you might be seeing number 11 a lot, or a lot of ones in general, possibly for some of you. And the reason why is because there are these new beginnings coming through. Things are balancing out. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you, there is a twin flame possibly involved, but that's going to be different for everybody. But nonetheless, I'm getting that, like, paying close attention to, the things happening around you, right? The energies around you. Pay attention to these things because there is something going to happen when it comes to a higher level of commitment with this Hierophant here, right? You're stepping closer to having a true, stable, I'm getting more than one word, so bear with me here. So not just stable, but also like your companion, your person, right? Higher level of commitment, possibly marriage for some, or I'm getting like domestic partnerships for some, because not everybody wants marriage. It's about what you aspire to. That's another thing that I'm getting to. Like, sit down with yourself and study what it is that you actually want when it comes to this, because not everybody wants marriage, right? That's not everybody's thing, right? Some people want marriage, some people don't. Some people want just a companionship. Some people want, like, marriage isn't everything, right? Or at least not to everybody, it's not, right? Sit down with yourself and ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself, like, or ask the next person these questions. These are important questions to ask, right? What do you aspire to have? Are you poly? Like 1111 now up there. Like, are you poly? Like, ask these kind of questions. Do you believe in, you know, monogamy? Right? Like, these are things that need to be asked. So I'm getting something along those lines. There's going to be important questions to be had. In order to have what you really want. And I think a lot of you guys, because now we got 1111 here, and now we have this card. So twin flame for sure for somebody. That and things balancing out as well. So that some of you might also have Gemini in your chart or Libra. I'm getting that for some reason. Don't ask me why, but that's what Spirit told me to say. So yeah, ask yourself those questions, because these are important questions to have, to ask. Um, don't enter into anything all willy-nilly and not know what the fuck people want and what their expectations are, because that's one of the worst things you could possibly do. Trust me, I know. Not everybody has the same thoughts or expectations or desires, right? So it's like, make sure that you know, right? How are we stepping into this? Do you want something more, or do you want this? Like, what do you want, right? And make sure it's in alignment with each other. I'm getting that. And so the advice is move on from the past, baby. You've already closed out those old cycles. It's time to move on with success and victory, right? You are the victor in your circumstances. Some of you might have Cancer in your chart. You are the victor of your circumstances. That shit's done. It's null and void. It doesn't matter anymore, right? You're not that person anymore. Those things have happened in order to make you who you are right now, so that you can step into these new phases of your life and balance those scales. 1111 again. Balance out those scales and make sure that you receive exactly what it is that you're meant to receive, because you've done the fucking work already, right? You're moving on. Doesn't that look a lot like the number 11 again? But now it's about choices, right? There's choices to be made to get there, right? So move on, right? Move on with passion, right? And intent. Work on your healing, right? This is the advice. Move on with, yep, and 11 is here again, right? Up at the top. Very important. Pay attention to those signs and synchronicities, right? One of the first cards that came out in the reading. I think there was the second card. Or the second card from the second deck, I should say. Guys, this is looking really, really, really good for y'all. I like this for y'all a lot. Let's see. So, I'm trying to think. What do I feel drawn to? Kind of drawn to these. Because now that the old person's energy isn't popping in anymore, I don't care to necessarily look at like the funny, confessions anymore. Like, if this is somebody who you knew or who you know, and this is like the newer person, then I don't think you know this person yet, for most of you. But yeah, we don't want to cloud the reading with the old negative energy, right? We're letting that shit go. So this is C. What's here? Pay attention to red flags. Thank you, Spirit. We talked about that earlier. Yeah, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So if somebody seems off, right? Hey, Queen, what's up, love? Yeah, if somebody seems off with their behaviors or anything like that, use your discernment. You got to be stepping into this. This is what they told you way early on. You're going to have to be in this energy. You got to cut people off at the fucking source. If they are on some bullshit, you got to do what you got to do. All right? Let's see. So, let's get a few from here. And then I guess we could get maybe some angel answers, and that'll be the end. Yeah, retreat. Yeah. So this is still about that healing energy. I'm getting Cancer for somebody in this reading. Like you're a Cancer, or your person might be a Cancer. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah. Focusing on self. That's like that hermit mode energy. Healing, right? Working on self-discovery, two cards here. All right, so we have, this is cute. We have getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I like that. That's cute. And it came out along with flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Now, I said this earlier. Like, I think part of this is going to be you guys just having, fun and, allowing yourself to put yourself out there just to have a good time. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to commit to anybody or anything like that. You don't even have to give out your number. Do what makes you comfortable, and then you might just meet somebody who, like, all of a sudden, like, you're like, damn, this person is like really cool and chill. I like them. Like, I might want to give them my phone number. What's on the bottom of the deck? Thank you, Spirit, because we were talking about past life connections and soulmates and all kind of shit before. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. There you go. You already know this person. Queen, I'm actually gonna make you a moderator. You always show up for me, so I'm gonna put you as a moderator. Always showing up for me. Yeah, see, okay, look at this. So we got an actual soulmate, or actual soulmate or past life connection, all that. And then we got that false person, right? Look, this is on the top of juxtaposition, right? So calling in your soulmate in the reverse on the top of the deck. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. There's one person they do not want you to have anything to fucking do with. And then there's the other person who they're like, oh, yeah, that's that new love, right? So they're like, oh, yeah. But you also have to, like, release, like, control issues, right? You don't have to try to control everything about the situation, right? Let things just happen on their own accord, in their own due time, and go from there, right? You don't have to force anything. This is going to happen very organically and naturally. It's going to feel good in many different ways. See, you're letting go of codependency. We talked about this earlier. You're letting go of codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Came out in the reverse. This is what you're letting go of. You saw that very early on in the read. Two or three different cards that talked about that. Addiction, codependency, that whole thing. So, yeah, some more confirmations of what we already kind of saw earlier. Let's get one or two more. Okay, this came out challenging. So what is this? Attraction. So I feel like it was probably meant to come out in the upright based on what I'm seeing here. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, right? With soulmate, again, different deck on the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate. When this person comes in, oh guys, this is gonna be so good. And we got, again, this energy of forgiving and learning. How do you welcome in this new love? By forgiving and learning from the past. You do not have to hold on to that old energy anymore. Let that shit go, right? Like, why are you staying stuck in that stagnant energy? You don't have to, right? 12-12 as we're looking up there, right? And remember, I said for some of you might stem as far back as childhood. Healing, right? We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For some of you might have to even forgive your fucking parents. Like, it's sent for some of you. It stems real far and deep. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. One more. So maybe, you're trying to just learn from the mistakes that your parents made. And you're like, I just want to make sure I don't do that shit again, right? I'm getting something like that for some of you. And look, now we have wedding. Get married to this person who's coming in. This situation involves marriage along with you deserve love. You are lovable. When you realize how lovable you are and how special you are, I talked about that very early on in the reading, understanding your worth, that's when that real love is going to come in. And then it's going to be time to make that effort, right? Let the fear go. Hey Netta, how are you? Bottom of the deck we have great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And remember, I kept saying, where's that card at? I'm probably not gonna be able to find it now. But remember, I was talking about you might even know this person from childhood, possibly. Look at these angels on the deck. They're little kids, right? All the other cards all have grown-ups in it. you literally might have known this person. Like if you already know this person, for some of you, you've known this person since you were a kid or a teenager. Just saying, pay attention to that type of stuff, right? For some of you, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance here on the top. And new love here again, right? So, like, this person might not necessarily even be new in your life. However, you know what? For shits and giggles, why not read from the. I wasn't going to. Because I was like, I don't want to pick up on the past person. And you just might pick up on that person. Because that's just the way it works. But, because there's more than one energy in the reading. But why not? That's like, okay, like let's say you do know this person already, and like they're gonna shoot their shot, and they're gonna actually say what they want to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. John Mayer. I'm getting something like that, possibly. So let's see. I'm gonna specifically ask Spirit about the new person, but doesn't mean that that's what we're gonna get. Spirit, can we please get messages only about the new person? I'm scared you will reject me. So you for some of you, you know this person. Not everybody. But for some of you, you've known this person a long time. And you guys have just always connected and, felt comfortable around each other. This is like, somebody you might have friend zoned already type thing. And or vice versa. And now it's like, oh shit, I kind of like this person. Like, you're looking at them now like, wait a minute. Kind of fine. Kind of like them. Their laugh is kind of cute. Like, it's like little cute, little innocent stuff like that. And that's what's going to make it very organic and like really adorable, really. I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Not sure what that's about, but that could be the old person possibly. But let's see. You never know. Like I said, it could be more than one energy popping in from this deck. Very common. But let's just see what happens. See how that card went mad far? Like, they want to kiss you. They don't want... The thing is, I get that this person might be shy if you do know this person. Or they're going to... If you don't know them yet, when you get to know this person, they're going to be very shy. Very cute. But they're going to want to fuck the shit out of you. I'm sorry. I have to say it like that because the Spirit told me to say it like that. I'm saying. They gonna put it on your ass and vice versa. That shit's gonna be bomb. And y'all both gonna just be like, what the fuck did we just unleash? Like, this is gonna be wild in a good way. So I hope somebody has fun for me because I'm not doing that shit. But at least not no time soon. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. So not sure what that's about, but let me just see something. This is the past person. I had a feeling. Yeah. So I'm going to try to separate them in, like, lines. Yeah. So this person, the old person, is saying, I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Shocker. But then we got the new person who's just like, it's so innocent, right? I want to kiss you. But that kiss is going to be like, ooh la la. You're going to be like, damn. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Where you been all this time? Stirring up the love pot, baby. So we've got I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. I'm still picking up on possibly the past person. Yeah, this damn past person has to try to infiltrate the reading some goddamn way, right? I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. I can't go. Okay, so I'm done with that because clearly we see that the old person's trying to fuck up the reading. Nothing. Yeah. I'm also getting, for those of you who are women and you're worried about that kind of thing, as T was just saying, hopefully something big is coming. I'm like, girl, I'm just saying. I saw the Ace of Wands more than once while I was shuffling the damn deck. Let's just put it that way. You about to shuffle your insides. Let me stop. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I get frisky sometimes with these separate readings. I'm sorry. Y'all should have saw the Lilith. For those of you who didn't watch the Lilith reading I did a few weeks back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, Lordy Jesus, there was a lot going on. I was like, I did not expect to get frisky like that. But see, my Lilith was kicking in. And apparently she's kicking in right now too. At least somebody's about to have some fun. Go ahead and get y'all inside shifted for me, because I can't do that. Or it's not that I can't, I'm just choosing not to. But let's see who beats who to the punch. You know what I mean? Like, I want y'all to go have some fun, okay? And if you're the guy in the situation, go shift some insides around. You know what I mean? Put it on her ass. Make her be calling you like, damn, baby, when you coming back? Saying, pound town. No, I'm just joking. Don't pound town. Don't pound town. Have fun. Make it last, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. Those slow, steady strokes, though, the deep strokes, those are the ones that's gonna get her whipped. You could pound a girl all you want to. Any nigga could do that. But those slow strokes, though, looking in each other's eyes, that's, ladies, let the guys know who are watching, because there are guys on here. Let them know. Okay? Exactly. Make it last forever and ever. That's the shit that's gonna make that shit last. Cause nobody wants that shit to be just, wham bam thank you. That's just no fun. We too old for that. Most of y'all who are watching are probably around my age or older. Y'all don't want that shit anymore. You want that shit that's gonna, rock steady, steady rocking all night long. That's what we want nowadays. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. You heard it here first. I'm trying to give you a tip. Well, the ladies want more than just a tip, just saying. You better be coming in with a monster. No, let me stop. No, seriously. Perfect timing. All right, enough of me being in freshy pants. I gotta go eat dinner. I'm not myself when I'm hungry. Let me stop. All right. Oh, speaking of which, as I'm joking about Snicker bars, I just had the Snicker pecan, if you guys are not allergic to pecan, or pecan, however you want to pronounce it. Whew, that shit was bomb. I had one. I saw it on special at Walgreens. And I was like, ooh. It was like right by the register. I was like, ooh. I haven't had a Snicker in a while in general, right? And then I was like, ooh, pecans. I like that. I'm not allergic to them. So I'm like, yes, I want to try that. Watch her throw that shit up. That shit was good. That shit was good, gooder than a motherfucker. I was like, okay, Snicker, I see you, baby. I can't, because the only thing I'm not allergic to anything other than almonds. So whenever I see anything with almonds, I get so sad. I'm like, I can't have them anymore. Stupid body decided to just change out of nowhere. Like, why? Like, how? Make it make sense. But it's good. Just saying. All right. So yeah, we have something that's unlikely to happen. It's probably that past person that wants to try to come back around. They're like, look for a sign. It's fucking thunder coming. Yeah, fucking tower moment as fucking signs. Like, absolutely not. Like, why the fuck would I want you back? Right? No. Oh, Queen. The Snickers ice cream bar. Oh my god, they're so good. That's one of my favorites. Even when I was a kid, oh my gosh. So good. Now I should go to the store right here across the street, literally right here across the street from me, and get me like little ice cream or something. I think I earned it. I haven't had ice cream in a long time. That sounds fucking delicious. As some Gary closes out, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this reading. Like I said, this channel is funny. You get a little bit of everything, right? A little bit of humor, healing, a real message, right? Get a little bit of everything on here, like, that you're meant to see. And I just hope that you guys understand that, you're gonna like it here. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Oh, by the way, guys, we have finally hit the 300 mark for subscribers. Boo, 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 boo. Excited, super excited, growing, slowly expanding, reaching new people, and I'm so happy about it. So I'm so thankful for you guys for making it happen. I have people like my sister, Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, who keeps me inspired, because we started around the same time, and she's got like almost 7,000 subscribers. So my channel is still very, very small. But the thing is, people like her keep my energy like going. Like there's times where like I don't want to do this shit anymore, and then she does like a bomb ass reading, and I'm like, nah, I have to keep going. Okay, so I'm getting there, slowly but surely. So like I said, I thank you guys for rocking with me, and I appreciate y'all. I'm just saying, that's why I make sure I do like little free stuff here and there, whatever, to make sure that you guys feel appreciated and you're getting something out of this, right? A nice little, my ear just started ringing crazy. Yeah, like whoa, it was like, I'm like, okay, gosh, guys, look at roll, man. But yeah, they wanted me to let y'all know that. Um, yeah, so y'all just keep rocking with your girl, cause I'm gonna make sure I always deliver for you guys. All right. So we have communicate clearly, right? That old person from the past, and even the new person too, right? Being able to be honest, right? Be vulnerable. Get vulnerable about your intent, your feelings, and things like that. Being able to communicate even about where you're at in this part of your journey, right? You're healing, right? You're working on yourself. Be communicative. Don't feel ashamed to be able to put those things out there, right? Yeah, and be assertive, right? Stand your ground when somebody's trying to cross a boundary, right? Things like that. I'm getting. My people are sending messages. Um, Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Lati. I love y'all. You guys are the best. Thank you, T. Thank you, Drea. You guys are the best. Thank you, John. Like I said, you guys definitely keep me, feeling inspired. So, thank you. And, ooh, we got yes with an exclamation point. They're like, yes, this is going to be awesome. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts, right? Let's get two more. Be assertive is here officially on the spread now. Yeah, be assertive, guys. Yeah, especially when it comes to like this person who you've been healing and recovering from, right? When that person comes in, you're gonna have to stand your fucking ground, because there's abundance coming towards you. And the thing is this, like, that's the whole point, and we said this way early in the reading. That's the reason why this person is coming back. They have radar. I'm telling you guys, these motherfuckers always have radar. When you're doing well, that's when they come back, right? When you're down low and like, going through your bullshit, they never come back during those times. They come back when you're doing good, right? All the time. Because they want something out of you, right? It's also like almost like a test for themselves, like, maybe their ego or something, where it's like, especially like a narcissist, right? They're like, ooh, I bet you I could go and like tear their whole fucking world up in a heartbeat. Sell them a hope and a dream. Tell them that, oh yeah, let's get married, let's do this, like, so they could get into your energy vampires, exactly. So they could get your draws, right? Get what they want out of you, and then leave. Wham bam, thank you, man. And if you're a guy, I don't know what the equivalent of that would be, because girls don't usually do that, but I mean, some do. I've never done that, so I don't know. But whatever the equivalent is, because I'm sure guys go through the same thing, because there are guys here. I don't want it to be one-sided, but either way, choose a goddamn new direction, because that's not the energy you want around you, right? One more. But yeah, you guys are the best, though. You guys don't even understand how appreciative I am of y'all. Oops. Yes, and if you believe, right? I just heard what is it, Whitney Houston and is that Mariah Carey? There can be miracles if you, yeah, I think it's Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. If you believe, yeah, gotta believe in yourself. Gotta believe in your integrity, your confidence. Like, you have to be able to and believe in and trust in spirit, right? The universe, God, whatever you believe in. That they're making these doorways happen for you, right? Ask for help from others, right? Ask for advice maybe from time to time. Doing what you're doing even right now, right? You're watching this reading, right? There might be people who can help you see a side of the situation that you might not otherwise see. As a reader, I watch tarot. That tells you everything you need to know, right? It's like, even as a reader, I watch tarot because there's times where I'm too close to a situation, and my perception of something could be a little bit clouded, and I'm like, or my intuition, and I'm like, okay, either I need a reading done on myself from somebody else, not myself, or I watch other readers. When I see like a certain title pop up, I'm like, oh, that reading just might be mine, and that reading just literally might be my own situation. So the same way you guys are watching me right now, I do the same thing. I scout through my timeline or whatever, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta watch that. You know what I mean? Like, same thing. So asking for help from others, right? Segue. If you guys want private or personal readings, hit your girl up, right? you know I will definitely give you discounted prices because you are coming from here. So like, just check me out. My email is in the description box. Just saying. But yes, this is definitely a time to let go, right? Letting go. And middle of the deck we have success. Again, it's coming towards you. You guys have so much shit coming towards you that is about to just like blow your freaking mind. And you guys probably don't even realize the half of what's about to happen, what's coming towards you, right? So with all of that said, I love y'all. Keep up the good work. Keep working on yourself, because this is big energy of y'all have been doing that big time, and that's why you're welcoming in new love. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Do not be scared of Friday the 13th. Definitely rebirth energy. In fact, right now, well, it just changed. I was about to say my birthday is actually up there. It was 12/13 a second ago. I got 14/13. It was like 13/13. But yeah, it changed a couple of times. But my birthday is actually 12/13, and I was born on a Friday the 13th. I think I'm pretty fucking awesome. Just saying. But no, seriously, like, don't be scared of that. It's all about death and rebirth, right? Growth, expansion. That's what you guys are doing right now. So this releasing energy, right? We're working on, so I'm gonna say we because I feel like I fall in this category too. We are working on self. We are growing, expanding, and there will be people who are gonna try to come spin in the block, right? As we're transforming, right? Transformers more than easier. So you might like Transformers. The old school cartoon. I don't know where the fuck that came from. That was fucking hilarious, though. You guys can laugh if you want to. I'm telling you, my clear audience is fucking hilarious. Okay, it's perfectly okay. You can laugh. It's fine. I think they like to add like a little bit of comedy relief. You guys are hilarious. It's always like some comedic like relief throughout my readings. Even like I could go from like crying like 1 minute, and then like I say something funny as fuck, and I'm like, yo, I didn't even actually say that. Spirit told me to say it, and it just came through me, and like it's just the delivery comes out funny as hell. But anyway, that was funny. I'm sorry. It's just the way it came out. Transformers more than me. Like, I'm just thinking about like all the cartoons and like the growing up, like the action figures. I used to collect them as a kid too. Like, I'll be like, Dad, I want that. And then the next week I'm telling him I want a fucking Barbie doll. I was the weirdest kid ever because I always wanted like I always wanted both. Like, I was always like into boy stuff, like tools and shit, and want to build stuff. And then the next minute I'm like, I want to fucking play princess with my fucking my size Barbie doll and shit. I'm just like, which one is it, bro? Like, now that I'm older, like, it makes sense. But as you guys can see, I'm a fucking weirdo. Like, I hope that's why y'all like me. I'm fucking strange, bro. But anyway, like I said, I love you guys. Alright. That's enough of this. I've been with you guys for almost 2 hours, just saying the most off the wall shit, and yeah, I'm just happy that you guys thought it was insightful and you're laughing, and that makes me happy. Like, I always want to bring that to you guys, a little bit of humor, a little bit of everything, right? That's my goal as your reader. So with all that said, you guys get some rest, because it's, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock, so it's still relatively early. But yeah, get some rest, watch a good movie or something, have a glass of wine like I'm about to do, whatever. You know, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. Do something nice for yourself this evening, though. Self love, self care. I'm getting something like that. And until next time, my lovies, probably Saturday. More likely than not tomorrow, because I don't think I'm gonna have the energy. I work both my jobs, it's gonna be a long day. But yeah, until next time, love you guys. Bye. And again, if you're new, if you haven't done so already, subscribe. All right, love you guys. Good night.